Melody Shari had already won before. Think again, because this victory goes far beyond the courtroom. What Melody has gained is not just a legal win, but a personal triumph that proves her strength, resilience, and determination in a way that no one can deny. For years, fans watched her stormy marriage and public battles with Martell Holt play out on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Filled with tears, denials, arguments, scandals, social media drama, and broken trust. Yet through it all, Melody refused to stay down. When many thought victory meant leaving court with a smile or exposing Martell for his wrongs, Melody redefined what winning really looks like. Even when Martell avoided charges and tried to spin the story in his favor, she was building something. No judge could grant peace, strength, and a future free from chaos. She walked away from her marriage with little material wealth. But she carried the most valuable things: her freedom, her faith, her dignity, and her children. That alone was a greater victory than any legal ruling. Meanwhile, Martell may have had his lawyers and minor legal victories, but he's left with broken trust, a damaged reputation, and a public image that will never be repaired. People see through the act, and no paperwork can erase how he treated his family or his refusal to take accountability. Melody's glow, on the other hand, speaks louder than anything. Her smile now isn't a mask for the cameras. It's the joy of a woman who has walked through fire and come out stronger, while Martell is still stuck in the same drama, arguing online and chasing validation. Melody has grown, healed, and built a new life. Her peace is real, her strength is undeniable, and her glow cannot be faked. Even more powerful is the fact that Melody didn't just rebuild for herself. She did it for her children and for every woman who has ever felt trapped in a toxic storm. She's received countless messages from women saying she gave them the courage to leave. And that is not gossip. That is legacy. She didn't waste her energy tearing Martell down, clapping back, or living in bitterness. Instead, she poured her energy into her businesses, her music, and her personal growth. Standing tall on love and marriage, Huntsville, even when castmates like Letitia Scott or Miss Wanda tried to bring her down. That is why she's the one thriving today. Melody's victory is not about Martell losing. It's about proving something to herself. By walking away, she proved she deserved better. By rebuilding, she proved she could stand on her own. By choosing peace, she proved her strength was greater than the chaos thrown at her. That kind of win lasts forever. Even the cast can't deny her strength. Nomaris and Kimmy Scott have witnessed it. Marsa and Letitia can see it. And not even Miss Wanda's loudest words can dim Melody's glow. Martell may think he's ahead, but the truth is, he's just running in circles while Melody has already stepped into a new life, playing a game he can't touch. This story is bigger than reality TV. It's about spiritual, emotional, and personal. Victory Melody is living proof that you can walk away with almost nothing and still build a life more valuable than gold. Real healing isn't about quick fixes or Instagram quotes. It's about the messy process of late nights crying, waking up to choose peace, and finding the courage to keep moving forward. Melody has lived that journey, and now she shines because of it. Her children are watching a mother who didn't back down, didn't settle, and didn't let heartbreak define her. One day they will proudly say, "My mom chose peace. My mom showed me strength, and that will matter more than any court case ever could." Fans see it too when Melody steps out. People call her inspiring, strong, and a true role model, and that is the ultimate win. What makes Melody's journey so remarkable is how she turned pain into purpose. She could have easily let bitterness consume her, but instead she transformed every setback into fuel for growth. Every tear, every betrayal, and every public embarrassment became the foundation of her new life. And that's why so many people connect with her story, because they see themselves in her struggle and in her victory. She is living proof that you don't have to let someone else's mistakes write the ending of your story. You can take control. Walk away and create a better life on your own terms. And let's not forget, Melody is not just surviving, she's thriving. Her businesses continue to grow, her music career is gaining attention. And her influence as a strong woman, mother, and entrepreneur only expands with time. She has positioned herself as more than just a reality TV star. She has become a symbol of resilience and empowerment. Whenever she steps into a room, she carries herself with a confidence that can't be shaken. And that's the kind of energy people are drawn to. Meanwhile, Martell remains stuck in the same cycle, caught up in drama, chasing relevance, and holding on to a version of himself that no longer holds weight with fans or even his peers. The contrast couldn't be clearer. Melody has moved forward, creating a life full of peace, cute, and opportunity, while Martell is still fighting battles that lead nowhere. And that's the true difference between the two. One chose healing, the other chose denial. The biggest takeaway from Melody's story is this: real winning isn't about tearing someone else down. It's about rising above. It's not about a judge's decision or a court document. It's about creating a life filled with joy, peace, and purpose. Melody has done exactly that. And in doing so, she has shown women everywhere that strength doesn't come from holding on, it comes from letting go. And as her journey continues, one thing is certain: Melody Shari's glow will only get brighter. She is not just a survivor of heartbreak and betrayal. She is an example of how to rise, rebuild, and redefine success on your own terms. Her story reminds us all that true power doesn't come from revenge or recognition. It comes from peace, healing, and the courage to keep moving forward. And that, more than anything else, is Melody's ultimate win.